welcome back to another Wild Willows video. Today we are here at Chessington World of Adventures. Mum's been excited for this like all week, haven't you?
Yeah.
What we doing, Mum?
Giraffe feeding.
Well, yes, we are doing the giraffe feeding, and we have to actually meet in the Chessington hotel, don't we, to do it? So yeah, because we have to meet in the hotel because I think it's just next door where giraffes are. Don't you, Mum? I think you get a good spot of animals, so it won't be far. So I'll turn you around and we'll have a look at the hotel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be updated when we do a new video like this. And let's get on with the Wild Willows video. This hotel is absolutely massive here at Chessington. It's really good. You got giraffes over there. We'll be feeding them soon. Right, let's go in. Wow, it's massive, isn't it, Mum?
Yeah, have you seen these pumpkins?
Yeah.
Halloween.
And guys, we're doing a Halloween vlog here at Chessington World, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Coming soon on the Wild Willows YouTube channel. Got some tips about social distancing there, right? Oh, I like this, don't you, Mum? The zebra painting. Right, let's go in. Really do like the theme in here. This is amazing. Got this Halloween bunting up as well. It's nice in here, isn't it, Mum?
I think we're going to have to stop here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to have to do a hotel review of this because this is amazing. But yeah, got a gift shop there. And do you know where we go, Mum? We even have a pool here, but it might be a bit cold for that. I think we go out here, don't we?
I think so. Yeah, look. Look at this.
Let's go. So we've got giraffe feeding here. VIP Chessington experiences. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I like all the painting on there, don't you, Mum?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll wait here. I'll look at that over there. I don't know if you can see, but I don't think there's nothing up there.
We've had a temperature check, haven't we? We've got a hotel guest temperature check done.
It'd be good if they put some animals around there, wouldn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
So what did you say again, Mum? We've got wristbands.
With temperature checks.
Yeah. This is amazing, isn't it, Mum?
It's amazing.
So if you are coming for the giraffe feeding, you do have to book a VIP experience, don't you,
Yeah,
Mum?
you do.
And you have to come into the Chessington Hotel. It's a big hotel. It's just located outside of the main entrance. You can see it's massive, isn't it, Mum?
Yeah, and you have to go to reception, don't you, and get your temperature checked.
Yeah.
And then
so
you come past the
double doors.
the breakfast, the breakfast area. Don't
Yeah,
you?
we've never been here, so we don't know much
No,
about
and
it.
then back to the bar area, and then you go through the patio doors to the back.
Yeah. I'm sure I saw a giraffe then.
I can't wait.
I don't really know, but anyway, yeah, we should be going in soon, shouldn't we, Mum?
Yeah, in about 20 minutes we're just going to go and gift shop, aren't we, and have a look.
Yeah, if it's open.
Yeah.
So,
It
yeah.
is up.
Got some lovely zebras there. They're so pretty, them. Right, so we're feeding the giraffes now, aren't we, Mum? What do you think?
It's called keto. And do you know what? Giraffes can catch COVID, so we've got to go behind this.
Yep, giraffes can catch COVID. Oh, where's he going? Oh, look, you got some more animals down there. It's amazing, this. Oh look, you got them here, what they are.
look.
Lovely. Right, well, look, we can for your food.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, we've run out of buckets this morning.
Oh, no, it's fine.
So if you want to grab a piece,
Yeah.
and so we'll do it bit by bit. If you want to strip it off, feed it leaf by leaf.
So giraffes eat leaves and stuff, and on Christmas they get
around.
Brussels sprouts.
And just put my hand flat like
Yeah,
a
you
horse.
can pretty much.
Right, here Mum goes.
Good boy.
Goodbye.
So Keto here, he's, if you can see as well, he's got a really lumpy head compared to the other boys.
Yeah.
That is where he's been fighting, so it's actually calcium deposits from all the fighting he's been doing.
Because he's a male.
Yes, they're all boys.
Oh, they're all boys. Lucas is just going to feed Keto now. Hello, Keto.
I'm really.
Hello, you're going to be
I
famous.
promise you now, they can't hurt you. So these guys only have teeth on the bottom. They've got no top teeth.
Right,
So they
okay.
physically could not bite you. They've got the top and bottom at the very, very back. So you would literally have to shove your whole entire arm into their mouth before they could even bite you.
Ah, wow.
So these guys as
It's
well,
tough.
here's a 45 centimetre long tongue on
Wow.
average.
Wow.
Have you got any guesses as to why their tongues are blue?
A blue, or what?
Blue, they're purpley blue,
Blue?
colour. Any guesses?
No.
So these guys, when they eat for 18 to 20 hours a day, their tongue is constantly out, so it's actually a sun protection for them. So, because if they was, can you see that
Oh,
lovely
yeah,
colour
yeah.
of it?
Feed it again, Lucas, and I can see it's
So if I hold
Keto's
this here, you
tongue.
can see just how long his tongue
Ah,
is.
yeah.
There you
Wow.
go. Do you want to give him a piece? There you go, give him that big piece. There we go.
Oh, look.
So they eat about 64 kilos of food each a day.
Wow.
So they have 2 of these feeds in the morning, up to 3 or 4 throughout the day.
Wow.
The keepers will then give him another feed in the evenings.
Wow.
And if you can see on the side of his door there, that green bucket,
Yeah.
in that we feed them what's called a pellet. So it's pretty much grass that's been grinded down with added vitamins and nutrients and everything that they need, and they get that twice a day.
Wow.
They also have constant access to hay whilst they're inside and whilst they're outside, and we also hang browse for them, so they literally always have food.
So are these the giraffes that you can see when you go on the
On
zoo
the- yeah,
far?
yeah.
So they'll be
So-
going out at
10
soon.
o'clock, yeah.
Yeah.
So they, when they're outside, they're all outside together all day. It's not a problem. It's just whilst they're indoors, just because Keto here and also Tonda, they are still both fully intact males. So
Right.
it does cause them to play fight a bit more and things like that.
Yeah.
So it does mean they're a little bit more cheeky. So obviously there's poles and walls in here. Don't know if you've ever seen a giraffe play fight. That's when they swing their massive, massive necks. So it's not the nicest sights. So obviously we don't want them to hit anything whilst we're in here. Here you go, some more for you. There you go. And then you go nice and flat in the palm of your hands.
Right.
Keto, come on! So what he likes to do is he has a bit of a lap in between each of his food. So he will come back. It's
He's coming back.
He's having a bit of a walk around.
He's coming back, Lucas.
You got to think, if you gave a
He's
little,
obsessed with this camera, isn't he?
I know. It's like if you gave a little child Red Bull, you can't expect them to stay in one place, would you?
No.
No, that's a little bit what he's like in the morning. Because don't forget, these guys have been inside since 5 o'clock or so. No. Yeah, about 5 o'clock last night they came in.
Right. Is that what time Zufari finishes
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
5
So obviously
o'clock?
when it gets to the winter months, so they can't be outside when it's dark. So the Zufari, the queue line shuts at 3 in time, sort of for 4 o'clock to get everyone through. Because these guys need to be way in way before it gets dark. Because it's no fun trying to chase a giraffe in the dark.
No, no. Are they quite, do they do what you tell them to then?
They are very good with their routine and things like that. They do know sort of timings as well, so you can see this sort of walking around a bit more, they're a bit more
Yeah.
antsy. They know it's going to be soon time to go outside.
Ah.
Once they're outside, they're absolutely fine.
Oh,
Oh,
he
what's
wants
he got? Lovely. So what we're going to do is we're doing a lovely big swap around. So
Right.
These four, he's more greedy. There we go.
So what's this
So
giraffe's
this
name?
is Tonda. Now we
Tonda.
like to say Tonda who's blonder.
Tom.
It's a little bit of a way that we remember him. He does actually get mistaken for a female a lot of the time. Here's some food for you, my love.
Okay. Oh.
There you go. Now he is also 10 years old. He's the other boy that is still fully intact. Whereas with the other 3 boys, so Mojo's actually a mixed breed. So he's half Rothschild, half reticulate. So he's been castrated. And then Oscar here and Napoli, they've both been castrated. Just because their genetics are so far over Europe, we don't actually need any more of their genetics.
Right. So where are female giraffes then?
So the way it works is we're more of a holding zoo.
Right.
So you get 50, you can take a step closer.
So you don't breed them here?
Yeah, so
No.
there's a 50-50% chance of you having a female or a male. Unfortunately,
She's got some leaves.
I'm just trying to hold her behind my back so he doesn't try and eat them all at once. There we go, we're on the last lot here now.
Oh dear. Come on then.
There you get some more for you. There we go. There we go, one more handful each. There we go.
Oh look, there's a little one there. Come on.
Oh, so Napoli is actually quite a shy giraffe. So for him to even get this close to
He's
you
getting a
guys,
bit-
it's quite a rare one. There
Does anyone want
we
these?
go. But do feel free to get the leaves off the floor as well.
Yeah, we will.
So, yeah, they're really not fussy. I tell you now, they've got no 5-second rule.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, so Tonda here, he is our biggest diva. I'll tell you
Is there?
right now, honestly. Half the time, he'll sniff the food, lick it, and then spit it right back out at you. So cheeky he is. And then if you can see Mojo, he's doing a lot of that licking.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
He has so much excess saliva, because it's so thick as well, they struggle to swallow. So he's doing all that licking just to try and get rid of some of it, try and dry out his mouth a bit. Oscar as well, our youngest, he's a very big dribbler. So you don't want to be walking in this middle section whilst all the boys are over because they'll get rained on almost. And as well, one way that you can tell that these guys are Rothschild giraffes is by looking at their ossicones. So they've got the one at the front, which is pretty much an extension of the skull. They've got the two at the top. That's what they mainly use for their fighting.
Right.
And then if you see it in between their ears, the fact they've got the two little lumps.
Yeah.
And that is actually all part of their skull. So
Right.
just underneath the hair there on their ossicones is pure bone.
Yeah.
So when they are play fighting, it is pretty much bone hitting bone. That's why Keto's head's how it is, with the extra lumps, because it's like the calcium just trying to regrow from where it's been hit so much.
Do they play fight a lot?
So the main two that do it are Keto and Tonda, just as I said, they are fully intact. But our two younger boys, because so Oscar's 6 and Napoli's only 7.
Yeah.
They're still very young, but they are slowly every now and then. I watch them the other week. I think it was like the first time I think I saw them play fighting. I was like, oh my gosh, they're starting to do it, sort of thing.
Okay.
They won't do it nowhere near as much as Keto and Tonda do.
How long do they live, giraffes?
So in the wild, about 18 to 20,
Right.
whereas in captivity, anywhere really between 25 and 30.
Yeah, wow.
The oldest on record was actually 41.
Wow.
It was a female named Rosie. Females do tend to live longer as well.
Yeah.
So sort of the two defaults, almost if you would say, of a giraffe is the fact they get quite high blood pressure.
Oh, gosh.
And they also get quite bad arthritis.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't tend to see sort of the older giraffes like Mojo. He won't sit down quite as much as Oscar will. Just because Mojo's about 2 ton.
Yeah.
So to get that up and down takes quite a lot of effort.
Yeah, look.
And as well, in the wild, you would never see really see a giraffe sitting down, just because it's so much more risk.
Yeah.
Obviously for the lions, things like that. So the only time you would see a giraffe sitting down in the wild is if they are really poorly.
Yeah.
Or if they're quite young, they might do.
Yeah.
How fast can they run?
So their top speeds are about 35, 37 miles an hour.
Gosh.
So they can get quite fast. They don't do it. They do it in sort of short sprints just to get away from anything. Or if something spooks them out, they normally have a quick jump. So they're very skittish animals. So they would never intentionally hurt us.
No.
But if we were to go on foot with them, they can actually kick in all directions.
Yeah. Oh,
And they
can
have
they?
been known as well to decapitate lions before.
Wow.
Their kick is that powerful. So we'd never go on foot with them, as fun as it would be. I think I'd be absolutely petrified.
Yeah.
Wait, decapitated lions?
Yeah, so their kick is so powerful. If it's the right angle, they could easily take a lion's head off. Yeah.
Wow.
So a lion would actually be very silly to go for a fully grown giraffe.
Wow.
So they normally would try to go for an older giraffe or one of the babies.
Right.
But now that they are still walking away, do feel free to take a bit of a step closer. It's just if they come towards us, we'll take a bit of a step back.
Yeah.
Whenever you come forward, just as I said, you can go closer to you.
I've just said giraffes can get COVID, can't they?
Yeah. So they've actually got, I believe it's one of the same antibodies or so that we have.
Right.
So they are at risk. Pretty much all animals are at risk now as well.
Wow.
It's not a high risk, no, but obviously we do not want to be first.
No.
I don't think anyone wants to get a giraffe with COVID.
I hope.
Hi, Natalie. So he is one of our shy giraffes. So him, Oscar here and Keto, they're all actually half brothers. Although where Keto's mum was different, it meant that he was now still fully intact. These guys are actually all from Woburn Safari Park here in the UK.
Wow.
And then Mojo is originally from Portland,
Right.
and Tonda is from Payton. They're all very British giraffes, I can tell you now.
Yeah, wow.
They don't like it when it gets too hot. They moan when it's too cold. They're
Yeah.
out of the rain.
A bit like us.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So they've never ever been out in...
No. So pretty much all giraffes or all animals you would see in captivity now were born in captivity.
Right, okay.
It is actually, I believe it's illegal now. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to take animals from the wild.
Yeah.
But unfortunately these guys will never see the wild just because they haven't got the same instincts. They've
No.
always known they wouldn't know how to hunt properly.
No.
Hunt but get their food properly.
Yeah.
They've never lived with a threat of like a lion being near them, things like that.
How tall can the necks grow?
So it depends on the giraffe. Normally they're about 3 to 5 meters or so, depending on that giraffe. Also, who is our smallest? They are classed as fully grown about 9 or 10, give or take. So he's actually quite small for a giraffe.
Oh, is
Whereas Mojo's ridiculously big for a giraffe.
Yeah, it's
So,
up there.
Mojo's about 17.5 foot or so. They've on record. I think it was like 18.5, 19 foot tall was like the tallest giraffe.
Wow.
It's not that far off of it. I think.
Oh look, you've got like a measuring thing over there.
Yeah.
for them.
You always have to put sort of food there or put something there to get them to stay still for long enough.
So when you open doors, are they out in a shot?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Although if it's absolutely tipping it down with rain, they'd be like, I don't know.
We've just seen zebras go out and they were off out like
Oh
a
yeah,
shot.
the zebras.
How are they born?
How are they born? So when a female giraffe is pregnant, they're pregnant for about 14 to 16 months at a time. The mum will have the baby standing up.
Hello.
So an 8 foot drop, and the
Wow.
baby will be 6 foot on average when they're born. So it's quite a long way for the giraffe to drop.
Gosh.
Do you know what those like things that are sticking out of
They're
its head?
ossicones, yeah. Oh, is that what you want to know what they're called?
Yeah, what are those like things that are sticking out of its like head?
Yeah, so they're called ossicones. So essentially they're their horns, and they're made of pure bone. So that is actually as well the shape of his skull. So obviously you know in our head it's nice and round. His ones, all the things sticking out of his head, that's all part of their skull. So I take it you guys are on park today?
Yeah, we're
if
on
you
park.
head to Adventure Point, you know where you've got the main gift shop on that right hand side?
Yeah.
In the shop window, definitely worth taking a look. They've got all the skulls at the moment of all previous animals we've had here at Chessington.
Right.
And there's actually one of our previous giraffes kids meet, and
Right.
you can see his skull in the window. It's quite.
So where's that at?
So you've got, you know, the main Adventure Point where that big hamster is in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that big shop at the back.
Yeah.
Right.
Just in the shop window there,
Oh,
Adventure
right.
Point gift shop.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. So now Oscar is taking a lovely week. They actually only drink water every 2 to 3 days.
Wow.
So this will probably be the longest wee you ever see. And typically what they do, I don't think anyone's going to do it right now, they will drink each other's wee.
Oh no.
Very disgusting, I know. But they pretty much are giving each other a health check. So it allows them to taste if they were pregnant, if they're female, if they're pregnant, if they're in season.
Wow.
They'd also be tasted if they were ill, if anything was wrong with them.
Wow.
And they can also taste for testosterone.
Oh.
So with Keto being the alpha, it normally would be him coming over. It's quite entertaining to watch. They lean down, they have a bit of a gurgle, they lift their heads up, swish it around, and they have a good taste. You just finished now. And if you do take a little look at the floor, you can see just how small their droppings are. About the size of Maltesers.
Yeah.
This is because these guys have a full chambered stomach. So they actually digest their food and regurgitate it quite a few times before
Wow.
it finally comes out. So that is the only waste that they have.
Wow.
So everyone expects it to be absolutely huge. I mean, you would do.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
You'd think it'd be absolutely massive, but unfortunately, like, literally. So it makes it a lot nicer to clean as well for the keepers.
Yeah. Gosh.
And then as well, whilst we're in the barn, we also have as well, down here we've got our oryx. So we've got our 3 females in here. So we've got Faye on the far right, with the more bendy, the biggest, the more bendy horns, that's the mum. Then we've got Zaina and Zada. There are 2 babies. Then on this side, we have what's called a flesh box. So can you see that lighter brown one just in the middle? Yeah, so here's one of the babies, and they were born about March time, so sort of just before lockdown they were born.
Wow.
And then you've got one of the mums, We've got Ariel, Arla, and we've got the dad called Gaston.
Wow.
So anything that was born in that, so anything that was born here, our keepers would name, or if they were born in a different zoo, that's where they would be named.
Wow.
So 2 of the Blaze Box, they were born here. So the keepers managed to name them, so obviously Disney themed names, because our keepers are Disney crazy.
Yeah, we are too. Not that we can get there.
Oh, I know. Well, I was meant to go in May. I was meant to head to Paris.
Yeah. We were going for Florida.
Oh,
but,
was you?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Giraffes do not lay eggs.
How does the baby like come out?
So in a female giraffe, basically, where you see where their tails are, they'd lift their tails up and it would come out. Have you ever watched Secret Life of the Zoo? So definitely a very good program to watch. They've got one of the biggest breeding programs in the whole UK. Definitely a good program to watch on Channel 4. Definitely worth it as well. And I'm pretty sure if you watch on YouTube, you would definitely be able to watch it. So yeah. So obviously we've got all boys here, so unfortunately we couldn't have any babies here. But if you can see this little pen on the left hand side here,
Yeah.
that would be classed as a mothering pen. Obviously there's lots of hay and loads of stuff in there at the moment, but you would be able, we have got the facilities. Hi Mo.
Hello. Oh, he's coming.
Hi.
Hello. Oh. They're wanting some more food, aren't they?
Oh, they always want more food.
Oh, he's going down there. What are you doing? Oh.
Lovely. But what we'll do is if we head on downstairs, just so you can see the job, we get to sort of take the photos, get to feed them, show them off. Juice down to I think 60%.
60%.
So it depends on the day and things like that. So
Yeah.
There'll be sort of what, 10,000 odd people here today?
Yeah. Which is still a lot, isn't it?
No, yeah, but I mean normally on a very peak summer day we'd have 16,000.
Right, oh gosh.
No,
so,
yeah, quite a lot more.
Yeah. We love this hotel. We're going to have a stay in this hotel.
Oh, it is fun. They've got like a buffalo theme room, a room on the broom room, and then they've got like animal theme rooms, so the giraffe theme room, a tiger one, a zebra one, and a monkey one.
Oh, look.
Little meerkats.
Meerkats. Wow. Sorry.
That's alright. It's just where that hut is there.
Yeah.
To the left of that, if you do go, when you come back in quite later, if you head to the left of it, there's a walkway bridge.
Right. Okay.
And you'd be able to walk around, see the giraffes a bit nicer, and see the zebras and the eland as well. So
Right, okay. Alright then.
Just because if you don't want to end up queuing for the ride,
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the giraffes again,
Yeah.
just so you can still see them.
We might do that, Lucas.
Yeah.
We might do that.
At least that way to be like, oh, I had them. Do give your hands a good wash before you eat anything.
Yeah, we'll go to the
I hope
toilet.
you have a
now.
lovely day,
Oh,
guys.
thank you ever so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.
Have a good day, guys. And all to the left.
So, what did you think of feeding the giraffe?
Oh, God, what an amazing experience that was. I'm so pleased.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it really, really is. We tried to get as much footage as we could. She was so informative. Any questions we asked her, she could answer. I definitely recommend coming. I would, but you need to book in advance because there were only 2 parties with the giraffes, and they go out at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
For the out in the fields. So
Yeah, I'd totally recommend it.
yeah, it was just such a different experience. It was just brilliant, and you know, and you're feeding them, the tongues are right long, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it were really good.
So guys, that's the end of the video today here on the Wild Willows YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you'll be updated when we do a new video like this. And we will see you on the next Wild Willows video. Bye bye.